Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just an affable couple in love that loves reacting to Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah, we do.
Season 2, episode number 3. If you want all of our reactions to this series, we got a playlist for you in the description of this video. Also find a link to Patreon there. You can get early ad-free access and see our full watch-along reactions that way.
Everything he said.
Yeah, exactly. See, she's backing me up. All right, you ready to do this?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Previously on Avatar.
Anyone who harbors these traitors will face the wrath of the Fire Lord.
No.
Hope his king buddy's all right.
Yeah.
Omashu always seemed untouchable.
Now Ba Sing Se is the only great Earth Kingdom stronghold left.
This is horrible. I'm going in to find Bumi.
Yeah.
We don't even know if Bumi's still
What? If he's still what?
around.
This isn't about finding a teacher.
It's about a
This
friend.
is about finding my friend.
Good job,
It's like,
Brett.
this is the only friend that he has left. You were like, well, I mean, like, Sokka and Katara, but...
But the only one from like him before
Exactly,
this.
yeah. Isn't that just splashing back on them? Oh, okay.
Oh, poor Sokka. Oh, and it got in his mouth. Oh, Sokka. Oh, that's gross.
That wasn't as bad as I thought.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
It's just a purple pentapus.
Oh, I just gotta tickle him.
Hey! What are you kids doing out past curfew?
It's on our way home.
Wait, what's the matter with him?
He has pentapox, sir. It's highly contagious.
Oh, it's so awful. I'm dying.
Bit of an oversell, Sokka.
Yeah,
I think I've heard of Pentapox. Didn't your cousin Chang die of it?
it's always a cousin.
Thank you, sewer friend.
Oh, I mean, they are really cute.
Traveling with a royal procession may no longer be an option.
The royal procession is dead weight. If I want to catch my prey, I must be agile. It's time to visit some old friends.
Let's find Bumi and get out of here.
Where would they be keeping him?
Somewhere he can't earthbend. Somewhere made of metal.
There really is no fathoming the depths of my hatred for this place.
May, your father was appointed governor. We're like royalty here.
The targets are approaching. Take them out.
But this place is unbearably bleak. Nothing ever happens.
Cue something happening. Yeah, it's gonna kill the baby, dude. You're gonna have to stop that. There you go.
The resistance!
Water whipped. That's cool.
Yeah, but that's not a firepower.
No, it's not.
Damn.
Skills. Back to her boring life.
Ty Lee, could that possibly be you? Azula! It is so good to see you. I'm hunting a traitor. You remember my old fuddy-duddy uncle, don't you? I would be honored if you would join me on my mission.
Would love to, but the truth is, I'm really happy here. I mean, my aura has never been pinker.
I wouldn't want you to give up the life you love just to please me. Thank you, Azula. Before I leave, I'm going to catch your show.
Uh-oh.
Of course.
Thought she was gonna say, before I leave, I'm gonna burn this place down.
I'm not sure that she wasn't, indirectly.
We were prepared to defend our city, to fight for our lives and for our freedom. But before we even had a chance, King Bumi surrendered.
Let's protect his people.
He looked me in the eye and said,
I'm going to do nothing.
fighting the Fire Nation is the only path to freedom.
You're directing all your energy to fight the Fire Nation. You're outnumbered. You can't win. Now's the time to retreat so you can live to fight another day.
You don't understand.
Living to fight another day is starting to sound pretty good to me.
Yeah, I'm with the kid.
You've been overruled.
Fine. But there's thousands of citizens that need to leave. How are we gonna get them all out?
You're all about to come down with a nasty case of pentapox.
Yes, Sokka.
Oh,
Didn't rub it enough.
you gotta tickle it, guys.
You look sick, but you gotta act sick too.
The acting classes from Sokka. Yes, that's great. I thought Momo was like holding his butt.
I'm not leaving until I find Bumi. Sorry, Momo. I'll feed you later.
Oh, Momo lives to eat, though.
Yeah, you don't want Momo when he's hangry. Oh.
Oh my god, really got into it, just passing out.
Yeah.
What is going on down there?
I saw some kids yesterday who were sick with pentapox.
Pentapox? I'm pretty sure I've heard of that.
My cousin had it.
Drive them out of the city, but don't touch them.
Uh-oh, kid's about to get in trouble. I figured them being in the Fire Nation, like, if they saw like a plague going on, they would just burn everybody that had it.
Ooh, dark, baby.
Well, you know, Fire Nation aren't notoriously nice people.
This is true.
Oh!
Come on, Flopsy. You gotta help me find Boomy. Yep, yep. Oh, I guess that doesn't work with you. Let's go.
Flopsy. Momo looking for food.
He's so hungry.
No, don't pull Momo's tail.
Don't do it. Run, Momo,
Looks like a
run.
monster. No, the kid! Oh my god! Both Momo and this kid have a one-track
no.
mind.
Oh no. Oh, why do I feel like the kid was safer in the berries?
Come on, Momo! It reminds me of the opening of Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Cookie!
Honored to have the Fire Lord's daughter at our humble circus. Tell us if there's anything we can do to make the show more enjoyable.
I will.
Who needs a net? She's gonna set it on fire.
Incredible. Do you think she'll fall?
Of course not.
Set the net on fire.
Of course.
I don't like that I think like her. Who needs a net? She's gonna set it on fire.
Yeah, babe, yeah.
Oh, what kind of dangerous animals do you have? Release them all!
You looked everywhere. No Boomy.
We just did a head count.
Did someone get left behind?
Got an extra one.
We have an extra.
Poor Momo!
The resistance.
Prisoner exchange.
Everything's so clever, so tricky, just like their King Boomy. What do you want to do, sir?
I swear I thought he said they're King Booby. I was like, what?
King Booby.
I can't wait to see how you'll top yourself tomorrow.
I'm sorry, Azula, but unfortunately there won't be a show tomorrow. I want to join you on your mission.
Oh, so surprising.
No, bad Fire Nation baby.
Oh.
All right.
No, I think Sokka's instincts were right.
A messenger hawk.
It's from the Fire Nation governor. He thinks we kidnapped his son. Oh, he wants to make a trade. His son for King Boomy.
Do it.
You realize we're probably walking right into a trap.
I'm sure the governor wants his son back as much as we want Boomy. It's a new day.
Definitely a trap. He wants him back, but... Oh, crap. Well, if it wasn't a trap now, or before, it's definitely one now.
Yep.
It's great to see you, May.
I thought you ran off and joined the circus. You said it was your calling.
Azula called a little louder. I have a mission, and I need you both.
Anything to get me out of this place.
You've come to Omashu at a difficult time.
My father has trusted you with this city, and you're making a mess of things. May will handle the hostage trade, so you don't have a chance to mess it up. And there is no more Omashu. I am renaming it in honor of my father, the city of New Ozai.
Hi, everybody.
You brought my brother?
We're ready to trade.
I'm sorry, but a thought just occurred to me. Do you mind?
Of course not, Princess Azula.
It just doesn't seem like a fair trade, does it?
You're right. The deal's off.
Whoa!
Yeah, at least now you know where he is.
True.
The Avatar. My
Well.
lucky day.
It's gonna come out sooner or later.
True.
Hey, where did you come from?
We're gonna get you out of here.
We've got to get the baby out of here.
It's way ahead of you.
Appa.
Yeah, you could have killed the baby doing that.
Nice.
Now hold up, just a
Just like old times.
Just like old times, isn't it, Boomy?
I need to talk to you.
So I think he's gonna tell him the reason why he surrendered. Something's going on with him. Nope. Yeah. Effortless. Oh no, pressure points.
How are you gonna fight without your bending?
I seem to manage.
Yeah.
Yes, Sokka! Oh! And Appa. The
Yeah.
assist. Great line. I seem to manage.
Come on, Boomy! Our ride's here!
Don't you dare hit Appa.
Ow.
Yeah. Stank face.
You could earthbend all along?
That is impressive.
Why didn't you free yourself? Why did you surrender when Omashu was invaded? What's the matter with you, Boomy?
There are options in fighting called Jing.
I know. There's positive Jing when you're attacking and negative Jing when you're retreating.
And neutral Jing. When you do nothing.
There are 3 Jings?
Neutral Jing is the key to earthbending. It involves listening and waiting for the right moment to strike.
That's why you surrendered, isn't it?
Yes, and it's why I can't leave now.
I guess I need to find someone else to teach me earthbending.
Your teacher will be someone who has mastered neutral Jing. You need to find someone who waits and listens before striking.
Hey, Momo.
Momo's mastered a few Jings himself. Goodbye, Aang. I'll see you when the time is right.
Boomy's the best.
Or tracking down your brother and uncle, huh?
It'll be interesting seeing Zuko again, won't it, May?
May have a thing with Zuko?
Third target now.
Special delivery. Nice. Aww. Warm fuzzies.
Everyone got a happy ending.
Yeah.
I mean, except for the sister, but who really cares about her?
And that's how the story ends. Great series.
Yeah. Ending on a high note.
Yeah. Great episode. Azula is just steal one of your phrases, a delicious villain.
Yeah, she is. I mean, she's so effective.
Yeah.
Which is why you have to hate her, but also why you have to respect her. Like, the tactic she employs, like, I'm just going to come along for the negotiation and then, actually, isn't this a little bit uneven? I mean, just like...
Well, she has a point. It was uneven.
It was. I don't know how valuable that kid was. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe. You could also make the argument that, like, hey, he's basically ancient and this is a child. Like, you can make another argument. Be that as it may. She just is such a good politician. She is such an effective strategist. And she thinks on her feet. And so, like, all of that, if she were on your side, amazing.
Yeah.
When she's on the other side, she sucks. So, yeah. I mean, she is a delicious character. I do wonder, like, the brother, we hated him at first, too.
Zuko,
naturally.
yeah.
But they found ways to, like, if not fully redeem him, at least make us understand him.
Exactly.
Understanding someone is often the foundation of empathy. So they did do that effectively with Zuko. I kind of hope they don't do that with her. And I say that because I so love to hate her.
Okay.
And she is so good at it that I'm like, I don't want them to mess this up for me by making you suddenly grow a conscience. Like, you are an ice cold, stony bitch. Stay that way so that I can go on despising you from over here and enjoying every minute of it, because it is still fun to watch you be horrible. As long as the good guys win at the very end, I'm okay with like the challenges she presents in the meantime.
Very impressed with Katara holding her own against those two that like Azula just recruited them for like with good reason, like the little pressure point thing. At first I'm like, what the hell is like this like flexible like gymnast gonna do to you? I mean, but then I saw it and that was impressive. I see like May with the knives thrown out there.
That's just it. I need a little explanation on this, because to me, throwing knives, I don't know what they were made out of, but they didn't seem flammable. Mm-hmm. Like, and the pressure point thing, like, okay, maybe the pressure point thing isn't really like a magical power, but it's a skill that she picked up in the circus or something. Like, you could be like, okay, she did the Kill Bill move. Like, she learned it through training. But the throwing of the knives, for whatever reason, felt more magical airbendy. And maybe that's just because she was really good at it. And so like I'm superimposing that on it. Yeah. But I was like, wait, they don't have fire powers though. They're fire people without fire powers. Like these feel more like earth powers or air powers to throw objects and things. So like I said, I might be superimposing it. You kind of said I was, so I probably am. But if I'm not, and these are somehow powers that they possess, then I need an explanation as to why it's not fire-based.
I think it's just training. I think she's just a badass with those, and that's what she trained with. And like,
I mean, so badass as to seem magical. So then, yeah, really badass.
Yeah, for sure. It was interesting. She goes, "Oh, what are you going to do without your bending skills?" It's like, well, you guys do fine without the bending skills. And then but Sokka comes in with that. It's like, I seem to do all right. Like perfect timing, perfect moment.
Great line.
Yeah, just a great line. And then, like I said, Appa with the assist.
And for Sokka too, like I was thinking it in the moment, but that is the danger, right? In having powers is like, if you are Superman and you have all of these powers, put in your kryptonite and suddenly you're nothing seemingly. Like Sokka has never had those. He's always had to be resourceful, be super intelligent about what he does and how he does it.
Great strategy.
Because otherwise he doesn't have the value add that like Katara and Aang bring to the table with their powers. So in some ways, and certainly in this moment, he was actually set up for better success because of that fact.
Yes, but I mean, Katara was doing very well, taking them both down.
Oh,
Sokka comes in at the end, throws a little like boomerang thing, like, and then like I said, Appa comes in as well and helps him out. It's not like he was battling them for like a ton of time.
Oh, for sure. No, that's not to diminish Katara's power.
Yeah.
She absolutely, like, I'm a big fan of Katara. She absolutely has powers, and she's been growing in them exponentially in a way that I found very impressive. The fact that she was able to, with her power, like kick up that wood right in front of her face to block all of those knives that were being, I mean, like, she's very good. My thing was more so to say, like, if you've developed a dependency on something, be that, I'm a left-handed person or a right-handed person. Well, take the one I'm dependent on away and suddenly I can't write anymore. Like, when you have that kind of crutch, you have a dependency on it, you become exponentially more vulnerable without it. Whereas Sokka doesn't have a crutch. He's just like, I know I don't bring that to the table, but I got something and I can use it against anyone at any time because no one can take it away from me.
But that is, bringing up a good point as far as when you're, like in fighting or competition, it's always good to like have, multiple tricks and multiple ways to score. Like I think about basketball and like, when someone takes away your strong suit and like, which your kind of like go-to move, like, you got to be able to counter their defense, counter like what the defense is doing. Like that's what the great ones do, is that they're, they have the multifacet to their game. And so it would kind of behoove Katara and, and probably Aang, although Aang seems like he's also awesome, like just hand-to-hand fighter as well. I don't know if like that's like goes together together with his like airbending, and that's kind of why. You know, maybe learn a little bit from Sokka, just in case someone takes away like the water bending, or there's not. I mean, there's water everywhere, so she pretty much can always do it. But it's nice to have something else in a pinch.
I mean, I do have to say to Sokka's credit, like, I think Katara and Aang have been so focused on the development of their powers, rightfully so, but being very kind of like single track mind on that. Whereas Sokka, because he doesn't have that, has by the nature of that had to be like, what can I do? What can I bring? So Sokka, I feel like, is constantly learning from the two of them and every challenge they face, and like sort of Sponge-esque in that he's always absorbing all of this to try to figure out how to be effective and how to counter it and how to support. Whereas like Aang and Katara are more so like, how do I get really good at this one thing? Like I have this one thing, how do I become the best at it? And in a lot of ways that kind of personifies a lot of the split focus about things like sports and business and everything. Like, do you try to be an effective, multifaceted, multi-talented person in a variety of fields? Or are you more, will you see higher success by being the best at one specific niche, like one super hyper-focused area? And there are examples of both where like that's been effective and led to success. So they're kind of personifying it, and I think they'll be all the stronger because they have both sides represented.
And I liked Bumi's message there, like kind of, I mean, sometimes the hardest thing to do is nothing. And, you know, his nothing was like kind of like a strategy, like waiting for the right moment to attack or to like do whatever, just waiting for the right moment to strike. Yeah, and so like I just, Avatar usually has a lot of good lessons. Like each episode has at least one. So it's the trend continues. Well, I felt bad for Momo when the kid was harassing Momo. Like it was also really cute and adorable. Like I'm glad Momo got more screen time.
Yeah, Momo was so cute, and I love Momo just getting into trouble by thinking with his stomach. That just kind of feels like that would be on par for Momo.
And like when the kid was falling, I mean, we were shocked, and then like immediately I'm just like, but this is a kid show. There's no way they're gonna kill this kid.
Yeah.
If you've been watching like too many, I don't know, Game of Thrones.
I was thinking
they
Game
push
of
kids
Thrones.
out windows and they fall.
Yep.
But yeah, so that was this episode just had a lot going on for it. Let us know what you thought about it down below in the comments. And if you want early ad-free access or to see our full watch-along reactions, check out Patreon. The link is in the description of this video.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for checking out our reaction for Avatar: The Last Airbender, but just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.